right? Just go with the day. Have y'all ever got so caught up just thinking? It's like there's nothing wrong with thinking. Like God says, be prudent in your thoughts. Like think before you do things. Yes, but sometimes some of us be thinking too damn much. Too much to the point where you're so caught up thinking you're not even moving. You're just thinking about everything that you can do, everything you want to do, everything you should do, know that you've been being called to do. You just thinking about it. You're not even moving. Like, we got to find a balance between moving and thinking. You feel me? Because I've been trying to keep myself so locked up by myself in my room, away from the world, away from people, away from everything. But in my mind, I'm thinking about being out. I want to, do things different, but I was so caught up thinking about it and didn't even realize until I came outside today to go on a walk. Now go outside. You feel me? Go experience life. Go experience life and take this out, because everything I say is a word from God. So apply this word to your life in the way that you're being called to. Like, if it's time for you to be in the isolation season where you need to sit down, take a break, be still, cut some people off, do that, because through you doing that, you're going to step outside different. If you're going to step outside different, I know everybody's screaming, let's be outside. People, y'all been outside all throughout COVID when we wasn't supposed to be out. Y'all been outside. You feel me? Been outside. So, listen, if you need to take some time to not be outside and be in the house or be away from people, do that, okay? Because I just came out of an isolation season where I wasn't really talking to nobody. I had friends, I had people in my life, but it wasn't supposed to be those people. You feel me? I just wanted company. So, yeah. And God had to really show me through people how to carry myself, how to position myself, how to not be a people pleaser and be doing all of this just to keep people around. Like, God taught me a lot about myself, about people, and He's still teaching me. Not perfect. It's different levels, different devils, y'all. Different levels, different devils. That's all I'm going to say. I be trying to over-explain stuff so everybody can get it. Listen, let those who hear, and those who don't. So you're going to either understand what I'm talking about or you're not. If you don't, it's probably somebody else out there that has to talk to you. It's not me. You feel me? It's not me, or it might not be time. I don't know. But you either understand me or you don't. So I just came out of season. So I know those isolation seasons are very important. So if you are not supposed to be outside and around people and putting yourself out there, don't. Allow yourself to be reshaped, remolded, recentered, and refocused before you step outside, because you might not even know what you're stepping outside to do. You're not going to know. But for the people where you've been being obedient, not perfect, because we be getting this misconstrued. Like, people be thinking being obedient is being perfect. You're going to still slip up. It's going to be some days where you get off track and you haven't been being consistent. You being disciplined is you being like, you know what? I didn't do what I was supposed to do yesterday. So you hold yourself accountable and you do it tomorrow. Stop getting so caught up thinking that you're not doing. You got to find the balance. We have to find a balance. Let me not just be talking at you. We have to find a balance, because that's something I'm currently working on. It's finding balance between, and listen. The fact that we are even trying to work on this means that we already got it down pat. Because anything I've ever tried to do, I have done it. Okay? Might have took me a couple times. Might have stumbled a little bit, but I got it. You feel me? So we need to work on balance. We already have it between thinking and acting. It's 50% thinking, it's 50% acting. So after you get that thought, you need to take some type of effort or check something off your list that went with that thought. You discern whether or not which thoughts are what thoughts. But one thing I have been experiencing is going back and forth. Like, is this what God wants me to do? Is this what I'm supposed to be spending my time on? And it's like, I'll be so excited about it, so ready to do it. As soon as I do it, now I'm discouraged. I don't really want to do it. It's because you have to put in the action. We so used to thinking and not moving that when it comes time to move on the thought that we had, that we know is good, we know will benefit us, we know it's not ungodly, You have a passion for fashion, but you also want to sing. Okay, what is calling you? You've been having vision for being a fashion designer. You've been having vision for being an entrepreneur. You've been having vision for being an artist. Okay, go with the one that's always calling you, and everything else needs to fall behind that. But act on it. Act on it. Go to God and get confirmation on it. You're not getting all these notifications on your phone for that very thing that you're thinking about for nothing. Come on. You're going to have to do the things that you don't want to do. You're not used to acting. You're just used to thinking and putting a little effort. So it's going to be uncomfortable, and you're going to get the feeling of, I don't want to do this, because you're not used to doing it. Push yourself that much more. Somebody told me, if you do more than the next person, they said all you have to do is more than the next person. And that made me think. I was just like, dang. All it takes you putting a little bit more effort in, not comparing yourself to nobody else, not looking at somebody else and saying, oh, okay, well, they started a label, so I'm gonna start mine, but I'm gonna do it a little bit better than theirs, and that's how I'm gonna make it. No. What that saying means is use what somebody else used. Look at their story. Apply the energy they had. They worked 2 jobs for 3 years, all while singing, creating their business. Now they don't have to work at all. They have employees. They took double the work. They stayed down. No matter, look at your favorite artist, or who has a good story of staying consistent, God, that you can show me how to apply that to life. Give me a story out the Bible that everybody can really relate to, but help me break it down in a way that people who don't even read the Bible know what I'm talking about. I know you can do that. So, and thank you in advance. I like that. Hold on, yeah. Tell God what you need. Tell God what you need. Okay, He's waiting on you to ask Him and seek Him. Okay, you keep seeking people, you seeking yourself, you seeking everything else but God. You won't sit down and pray for a second. Prayer's not always like, God, Jesus, please help me. It's not always like that. Prayer's not like that. It's literally, God, I keep having thoughts about being an artist. Everything in my life keeps pointing towards that, but I don't know how to start. I don't know where to start. I'm interested in it, but I've never been consistent to the point where I would give up everything for something. So show me how to execute what you're calling me to do, because I want to do it and I'm saying yes to you. It's a conversation. It's a conversation. God, show me somebody's story that I can apply the same energy they applied, but in my life, and add the energy I already have on top of it. Teach me. Wisdom, you literally, you're getting taught through what other people are doing. Is just like the Bible. The Bible is just Jesus' story. How he went through hard times. He had to stay down. He had to trust God. When he had all of the capabilities and gifts and power in the world to do all of these things, but he had to stay patient. Stay in his isolation season. So where he didn't use his powers for the wrong people. That story when he was in the wilderness and the devil kept telling him to turn the rocks into bread because he was hungry and he was fasting. The devil was literally trying to get him to use his powers for the devil. It's people in your life right now literally only wanting you to make it so that you can carry them. They want you to use your powers so that they can leech off of it. They're not even genuinely invested or interested. So if God is telling you, hey, get rid of these people, stay in isolation season so I can show you how to use your gifts, so I can show you obedience, so I can show you this, listen to him. Listen to him. Okay, because some of the people around you right now might not be the people who are supposed to walk through that next door with you. It's literally Jesus' story about how he stayed down. He honored God. He did what he was supposed to do. He learned his lessons. He was a pure person through it all, genuine through it all. A lot of us big-hearted people, we allow ourselves, first of all, because we're not victims. We allow ourselves, a lot of us have been victimized, but we are not victims. We are not victims. Bad things have to happen to good people so that we can help somebody else, because you're not the only person that has been through that or that will go through that. So I apologize sincerely that life had to be hard for a little bit, but there's a responsibility we all have to carry so that we can pull somebody else up. All of us. All of us. So match up with the people who have been through what you are currently going through, whether it's your mama, whether it's your daddy, whether it's a homeless man off the street. Try to relate to people, because you never know how somebody's story will help you get through what you're currently going through. And if you have a story to tell, you might be scared, you might be ashamed, embarrassed, whatever, or still hurt by it. Whatever it is for you, don't be afraid to share your story, because you sharing your story is going to help somebody else with exactly where they are. And they might be going through it worse than you did. Do y'all ever be having a moment like with yourself, with God, and then people walk past and you be trying to like you be trying to act like you was not just talking out loud to God, like to yourself, so you don't look crazy? Listen, I don't even care. I don't even care. You're just gonna have to think I'm crazy. You feel me? Because I need this. I don't even care. Y'all should have seen me in my room, boy. I'm in there like not knowing, even though I know. Just not knowing though. Happy I came outside today. Like, I'm happy, like, God pushed me to come outside. I got me a Subway sandwich today for $3.32. Y'all better use that Subway app. And if you in college and you got the coupon book, go ahead and run them up, because every single time you use your coupons, you get rewards. Like, I ordered, 2 sandwiches. I got like a $4 coupon. So when I went to go order my footlong today, it took the $4 off and it was only $3.32. I said, what? Okay, Subway, stop playing. And if you buy a good Subway in a good area, and listen, I understand Publix sandwich is good. I get that. But Subway's right there. You feel me? So for my Subway people, I eat Publix too when I'm going to Piedmont Park, Nah, for real. For real. And for real, I be wanting to make sales myself too, though. But it's like, I want to go to like a Sprouts. Yo, I'm going to do that. My next time coming out to the park, y'all, we having a sub contest. I was going to say Subway contest, but no, we're not even going to Subway. Love Subway, but we having a sub contest, y'all. Like, who making the best sub? I'm starting a challenge. I'm going to have the best sub the world has ever seen in their life. People about to be asking me for the recipe, and they going to pay me. They going to try to pay me to make them this up. Like, just wait. Yo, I'm so happy I did this. God, Jesus, I'm so happy I did this. I be like, God, relax your face. Relax. Chill. Anybody else had these problems? Like, chill. I need to put some lip gloss on now. Sorry if my phone falls. Ooh, it didn't. Or I'm saying sorry, y'all, if my phone fall. Like, I don't know when I gotta pick it up. That's like the Wolverine for a second, like. Like, what's gonna come out your hand? But that's me doing it for people, though. God, like, you feel me? Like, girl, wait, do it off GP just because you never know who you gonna meet. But you do gotta take care of the people that God blesses you with, though. So you need to be doing it every day because your mama watching you. You need to be doing it every day because your sister watching you. You need to be doing it consistently every day because your little brother is watching you, because your man is watching you. What? Because God watching you. Don't just do it for the other fans you want to attract, the other clientele you want to attract, the other people you want to attract. Do it because you know your family is watching you. What? Like, going back to the Bible, I'm gonna always make myself go back to the Bible or tell it to you in some way spiritual, because I want everything that I say to connect with all kind of people. Like, we all can get this. But listen, in the Bible, I've been hearing this story where And listen, I don't know the name of the story. I don't know the name of these people. I just know God gave all three of them some gifts, talents, or whatever. One had like 10, one had 5, one had one gift. So the one with 10 multiplied his. He ended up with like 20, and the one with 10 ended up with 20, and the one with 1 buried his. He was like, no, like I just gotta hold on to this because, I know my master is scary or whatever, and he ain't want to mess up. He was scared. Scared money don't make no money. You feel me? So he buried his dollar. The person who had $10 turned his 10 to 20. The person who had $20 turned his 20 to 40. Like, they was multiplying, and he buried his dollar. Probably gave it away. I don't know. So, yeah. Take care of the people who are already watching you. Because God is going to send you more clientele. God is going to send you more genuine people in your life who look up to you and you can also look up to as well. God's going to place those people in your life. But if you're not even taking the time to look out for the people God has already placed in your life, like your sister, your mom, the people who always are there for you. Look, family going to talk, they talk. They going to say what you don't like. They going to hold you accountable. You going to get, I think a bug just went down my throat. I hope it didn't though. You be trying to say something positive, then something just want to jump down your throat. All of a sudden, your throat scratchy, your head. No, boy. If it was a bug that just went in my throat, it just got drowned. Okay? Sorry to you. But, yeah, so, family gonna be family. Okay? They gonna have their things to say. How do I say this? Because this is, like, sensitive, to be very honest. Because I've had in my own family where it's like, like, I'm gonna start this business. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Like, girl, ain't this your 4th business? Then you start that business at other time. Like, girl, you know how family is. Like, y'all know what they say. And they don't even be knowing they really be low-key hurting our feelings. And we be laughing with them at the moment because you think it's funny. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. But in the back of your head, you really feel some type of way. And now you carrying those thoughts with you and beating yourself up on top of that because now you thinking about, dang, I did start 4 businesses. And none of these businesses work. There's already people watching you. Family members, siblings, friends, people you do not even know. It's people out here watching you, waiting for you to do something, waiting for you to make that move, waiting for you to get successful. Because they know if you make it, they can make it. You feel me? So your family gonna say little smart stuff sometimes. Friends might be underhanded. It is what it is. God's gonna give you discernment on who is really being controlled by another spirit or a traumatic place in their life and they don't believe in themselves, so they put you down. And he's going to show you the people who really don't like you. You feel me? They really don't want you to win at all. Like, they purposely trying to tear you down. God gonna show you that. Okay? Sometimes in your family, your mama ain't even mean to talk down on your business. Your sister ain't even mean to be jealous. Like, they didn't even mean that. That was coming from a hurt place in their life where they thought they could do that and somebody tore them down. It's a cycle. You gonna break that cycle when you step out into your season and win, regardless of what people have said about you. And that's gonna break that chain off of them to where they know they can make it too. You feel me? And it might not go how you want it to go, but either way it goes, you're gonna break the chain off your family. They gonna know it's possible, whether they hate on you or not. So, boom. Let's get that out the way, because that's a big thing. Like, that's a big thing, okay? Listen, let me just say this, because this really on my heart to say, and I feel like it's important. People always, like, nowadays screaming water is thicker than blood. I don't know how the hell. Have you seen it? Blood? Like, blood clot? Like, that shit thick. I don't think water, is, I'm sorry, what type of water are you drinking? So, let me tell you this. One thing about it, me and my family, we gonna fight, we gonna argue, we might not talk to each other for 2 days, some of us for weeks, but you always gonna know it's love. Every time you need them, they coming through. You have them family members where y'all gonna bump heads, but that's because y'all all are growing up together. Y'all all are used to seeing each other in a certain light. Y'all are dealing with different spirits, different battles, trauma. Okay, we all grew up in the same houses going through trauma in all different type of ways. So everybody in the house is seeing the trauma different. So y'all arguing about what really happened, what could have happened, you should have did, I could have, all of that. But at the end of the day, It's nothing like family. Whether it's your spiritual family, it's the family you grew up with. There's nothing thicker than blood. It's nothing thicker than your family. Go ahead and get it so I can make it tonight when I get in there. Forget trying to make you gonna make all this tomorrow when y'all going at 11 in the morning. Like, come on. Like, you need to prepare different. Prepare while it is yet night for the day to come. Why are you waiting for the morning time to get ready for what you're doing in your day? Like, get ready at night. Like, how you go to school. When you go to get your school clothes out, we was getting school clothes out sometimes the week. Like, if it was summertime, we was ready to go to school. Sometimes us as kids, we be getting our school clothes out the week prior. Prepare while it is yet still night for the day to come. Means go ahead and do what you need to do that night or some time before, so that when that day come, when Monday come, when tomorrow come, God willing, because you don't know what'll happen, but we gonna speak it in existence. When the tomorrow come, you'll be ready. Like, what? I got somewhere to go at 12 o'clock in the morning. Really 11, but we gonna get there at 12. And I'm talking about, oh, I might just do it in the morning. No, girl. What? Do it tonight. Do it right now, actually. What's wrong with you? And then you about to be rushing and mad because you rushing in the morning? Irritated? Who you irritated with? Like, you the one who didn't do what you had to do. You're the one who didn't do what you had to do. And you're irritated. Spider, yeah, get on out. I don't play that. You not coming home with me. That spider is consistent. Yeah, I need to be like that spider. I was watching a lizard earlier. And he was just, first of all, I sat down and he just came out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, what's up? Hey, I see you, you see me. I don't want no problems with you. I introduced myself. He got on the edge of the table, but it was like, come on now. He got on the edge of the table, but it was like a leaf, like a tree right there. So he started tapping his foot real fast and he just jumped onto a leaf. I said, dang, he had to prepare himself for it before he jumped. Like, you can learn a lot from insects, animals, like reptiles. All of us can learn a lot. From just watching nature, you can learn so much. Especially how to be still. You ain't never seen a tree that still. The trunks don't move. The only thing that move is the leaves. Like, the wind gonna blow and your hair is gonna blow. But one thing about it, your body better not move. You better stand still. Like, I don't know where this becomes. It be God. What's on my lip? You good? All right.